I usually like to face my audience, to connect with you, to be grateful for your presence here. Bhutan Echoes is a very special event for Bhutan. And I thank each and every one of you for participating, for being here, for taking the time to come here. I know most of you have come from a long, long way, and most of you are very busy with your lives, and I deeply appreciate your presence. So thank you. Thank you for being here. I would like to speak to the youth. Our youth are our present and our future. Last year, I spoke to the youth, telling them not to waste your precious time on your phones and your iPads, but to be more meaningful and to use it intelligently to benefit you and not to be addicted to it. This year, I want to tell you something else. This year, I would like to start by telling you how I got involved in loving stories, in telling stories. When I was a little girl, being educated in a convent in Darjeeling, I loved reading stories. I loved making up stories. And this is how my love for telling stories, for reading and reading started. And later on, I was busy with my life, very busy. But when my father was turning 70, I thought, oh my goodness, I need to record his life. Otherwise, a good piece of history, a way of life in Bhutan would be lost. And therefore, I started trailing him with my notebook and my dictaphone to take all his memories and to record it. And thus, my book of Rainbows and Clouds, my first book, came into being. And of course, that it is about my father's Rainbows and Clouds. And then, my second book was a result of all my travels within the country to see, to feel, and to address the needs of our people in rural Bhutan. And that was also when the Tarayana Foundation was born. And in the course of my journeys, young ones, young minds, I started journaling. I started writing down all of what I felt, what I've seen, what I've experienced. And then I wrote my second book, Treasures of the Thunder Dragon, a portrait of Bhutan. And my advice to you is to journal, to keep a record of what you experience, what is important to you, what you observe. So please do that, young ones. It will be very beneficial. And I know that amongst you, at the back, the young ones, there will be many, many, many good authors. There'll be many, many wonderful artists. There'll be many wonderful performers. And I would also like to share with you that my grandson, he also wrote a book during the COVID times. It was called the Corona Story. And then my other grandson, he too has authored 4 books, illustrated and wrote 4 books. So I'm glad that they have kind of taken after me and my habits. Now, like I said, Bhutan Echoes, it has to go international. Because I want to showcase the talent of our youth, of all of us who believe in the arts, who believe in music, who believe in the power of words. I want that. I want Bhutan to echo to the rest of the world. And as we now are going to embark on our literature festival, 3 days of enchantment, of connecting, of appreciating each other, of respecting each other. This is something I'm really looking forward to. And lastly, I would like to thank Kitso, the producer. Kitso, a big hand, please. Young, dynamic, dedicated. I would like to thank our directors. Let's start with Tsering Tashi. Thank you. Kelly. Wangmo. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you to all who have been involved in making this Mountain Echoes 2024 absolutely amazing. And thank you, Ambassador Saab. And our ambassador in Delhi is not here. I thank him from the bottom of my heart. I'm grateful for the friendship that we enjoy with India, which is eternal, which is sacred, and which is always in my heart and in the hearts of all the Bhutanese people. So thank you very much, and Tashidile.